Okay, my computer, my camera shut off, so. Okay, so Leo. So a lot of major arcana, so this is a very impactful month for you. So the two cards, so everything can be read in positive and negatives, right? This card can be read in a positive. It's usually not. I mean, it's even, I think this is the sign of Rubius for geomancy. So you don't want to you don't want to see that in the beginning of a reading, but it's at the end, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, so you have the. So this is a sense of like forward action, but in a way that you don't really know what's going to happen next, so to speak, where you don't know what's going to happen next, but you're still moving forward, and you are willing to put in the work even though you're not going to see the results, but you're still willing to put the work in, but you are doing it from a perspective of someone that has maybe never done something before, or it's just new, right? It's just a new experience. It's the seed of the experience. Now, emotionally, you're very strong, but you're strong when you hold on to your ideals and your mental ideals. So when you hold on to these ideals, it brings you great strength, actually. And so I think you're emotionally like in a good place. I don't see anything wrong emotionally. What I do see is that you are aware of the possibilities and you keep that in mind, but also in the back of the mind, there is like a sense of things won't work out because there's like from the past perhaps, or there is a sense of defeat, and it's being too inwardly aware. It's judging yourself and others. It's the defeatist personalities, the defeatist mindset of taking the beauty and the beautifulness of the Wheel of Fortune and second guessing it and saying, well, it probably won't land there. If everything on the Wheel of Fortune is, like a wheel does, those Wheel of Fortunes, if there's a small sliver of like failure, then the rest of it are these big pizza slices, so to speak, of success, of various different successes. So the wheel spins, and it's a very small chance, almost none, that you'll hit that very thin slice. But in the back of your mind, you're always constantly staring at that slice, saying it's going to fail, it's going to fail, it's going to fail. And eventually, because you're staring at the slice so much, failure, it's going to happen is that it's going to fail. And you're going to land directly on that small little spot where you were hoping you wouldn't land, and you're going to land there. And so that's where you're focused. That's where you think is going to happen. And what I see at the very end, the general reading, is what I just said, the failure. It's just failure. I don't know how to explain it. Like you have a lot of success, and if you just do what you do and just be yourself, then failure is just sort of inevitable. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything but failure here. But it's like behind the failure, underneath the failure, is a lot of positive. So it's just interesting in that perspective. So yeah, take that as you will.